to caulk in here today. And then I have to fill up this hole right there. But today I'm just going to caulk that and paint this.
Is that a... It's not what I think it is it?
It's a caulk gun.
I knew it was a caulk gun.
Yep.
Oh.
Alright.
I'm gonna let you go.
Well, where'd my battery go here?
Now you... I like you. I'm not really good at remembering.
Oh, yeah?
But you remember the page long ago?
Ooh, it's doing a good job. That's a lot of caulk. Hold on.
Refill it with caulking. It would be funny if you could be reborn and only give people cactuses.
Oh, yeah?
Just like
Janet on The Good Place.
You remember the last episode? It was like so funny. They had to go on such a slow vehicle. Not even on a car. You get anything you want.
She only knows how to give cactuses. She gives nothing but cactuses.
For presents?
No, for orders. Like, Janet, can you please give me a cup of water?
Oh, I
Janet's a
see.
robot, and she gives a cactus.
Okay.
Because
And
she
then
was
says,
reborn.
"Oh, sorry, did you say water?" And then gives a cactus. Please get Eleanor's file. A file about Eleanor. Are you sure you did not get a cactus instead of Eleanor's file?
Yep.
Janet says yes. And then he says, "Are you absolutely certain you do not have a cactus behind you?" Janet says yes. And then the man says, "Please show me the file." Cactus.
Okay, this was on too
The
high.
girl that
That's why it
was
was
supposed to be
coming
in
up
a
very
good place
fast.
actually said that you're
Huh.
swimming in cactuses.
Uh-huh.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 cactuses on his desk.
Alright.
Do you think it's nearly out? Like, it'll be hard to fill up all these holes.
Alright, that's much better. It's slower, but it comes out less, which is probably good.
Have you guys bringing it?
Thank you. Okay.
I hope it didn't land in the caulking.
It didn't, thanks.
You're welcome. Can we continue watching The Good Place?
Yes.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So much easier than a caulk gun, I can tell you that. So much easier. So much easier. It's going to save me so much time. Whoop. And an air bubble. I gotta go over all this with the baby wipes. That'll be fine. Gonna wait for this caulking to dry, and then I'm going to paint it again. So look at the chemicals coming up from there. I'm gonna seal it as well. This was just painted with sealing paint, and that is not very coverageable, so I'm actually going to for real seal it with some real paint. Okay, the caulking is done for now. I will paint and do another thing later. I'm gonna use this in that hole, but the thing is, it's so toxic and you can't have any motors running because it'll combust. Like, it's extremely toxic. So I want to get the family out of the house before I do any of this. And plus it expands 3 times its size, fills gaps over 1 inch. So I just want to get the family out of the house after I do this, kind of like a bug bomb. Leave the windows open and get out. Now, I have a problem with this. I mean, look at this. It's like different layers of floor and it's all bad. And my problem really was, what am I going to do with that? Because it's like a slanted cabinet. So I'm just going to literally ignore it. I'm going to use some filler here, caulk it within 1 inch of its life, put this board up against it to hide the ugly floor. But I'm gonna have to shim it up because some of these places is not even, which is fine. I'm going to put 1 board here to hold my sink up because this has been sitting for about 2 weeks now without any support, and it's time to just get over this angle and do something with this. I can do the trim work on this later. I don't need to do this. Anyway, my camera died. So I'm thinking about buying another one of these. These come, I believe, in a 2 set, and they stack on top of each other. But since my sink, it hits my sink when I have it on this rail right here, it leans on my sink, and with weight on it, I don't want it to lean on my sink. So I will have to build it up with another 2x4 just laying on the floor here, so it can go all the way up. And this is basically because this is a wet place. Basically, I'm just going to have my dishcloths, my soap, and my stuff here, right, in some kind of organizer cabinet. But here is going to be a 3-tier metal shelf, and it's going to hold probably my appliances. It's not really wet over here. You know, my extra little appliances. But this is basically going to be a food storage cabinet for cans. So, yeah, it works great. It holds like 100 cans or something. It's something ridiculous. So I'm gonna put it here. I may get another one here and maybe some type of organizer just for, you know, stackable organizer, because I could stack it pretty high. Just for my soap and my towels and things like that. But, you know, this is a sink, so it's wet. Nothing under here that can get really damaged and ruined. Anyway, so this, you know, because I'll have a big old hole here, and bug, yuck. That's why we got to get this sealed up. The gnats coming in through that hole is absolutely ridiculous. I've been wanting to seal that hole for a while. I'm just scared to death to use that expanding foam because it's so toxic. So this, Hadara's gonna cut me some more shims right here, but this is basically going to get in here to level this up, so I can level this up. So this has to be built up pretty good in order for that to happen. And I also want to seal all the cracks, so I'm going to be cooking a lot and you know, trying to seal everything up. You know, it's a process, but yay, my cabinets are gonna get semi-done. I think that actually looks pretty good. I'm gonna start working on that now. I had to take a break because I threw these little shims on the ground and they came out into 2 X's, so I was like, yeah, I should probably take a break right now. That's too big. You know what I mean? You gotta, it's not a even thing, so you gotta figure it out. But anyway, Hadar brought me the air gun, the nail gun, so I'm gonna nail and caulk and do all the things. And this part's gonna get done, and then I'm gonna screw up a thing here, and he's gonna cut me another board, and then I'm gonna screw it to that like this.
I'm not cutting any more boards today.
You are.
Not with this weather, I'm not.
You don't know that yet.
It's thunderstorming.
Yeah, look at the lights going off because of the thunderstorm. It won't stay off for long if it goes out, but still. This caulk gun, you might think it's ridiculous, and sometimes I do too, but this saves my hand so much effort. I squeeze the button, and I could literally keep going for the whole tube with one button squeeze. So that's great. It does take a little time to figure it out. You want to go on the slowest with the smallest hole. It does take some time to figure it out, and you have to get the right speed, and you do have to take breaks because it'll creep up on you faster. But this is going to get done today. It's going to look so good. The frame is going to get done, which I have not done for 2 weeks, but it's time now.
It is so wet out here that you can probably see the camera fogged up as soon as I came out. And it's very lightly raining and quiet before the big storm comes over. Fun. Yeah, this is going to be really aggressive. I'm going to start heading into the house.
Okay, I have nailed and caulked this to within an inch of its life. It is not going anywhere, and whoever tears out these cabinets to build brand new ones, good luck. It is going to be a horrible job for you. So I put 2 of these strips down. I'm going to nail these down as well. It is caulked within an inch of its life. So it's going to be pretty solid. And then I can put this board on top of it. See, it's not good enough because if I step on that, that's gonna tip in. So it needs to be raised up a little bit higher. But I got way more shims. This is what you have to do with the caulking. Just take a baby wipe and smooth it out. I've used 2 tubes of caulking and look how clean it came out. I mean, so clean. So put some shims down here, and all of this, like, we'll see, all of this was a hole that I caulked up. This is going to get caulking on it as well to keep water and bugs from getting in here. So I'm just dry fitting it right now, and then I'll add the caulking. I have to make sure that it fits because there's like 3 different layers of different types of flooring here. So I think that'll be good enough. I'll put one more shim there and another shim, and I am missing, I need more shims. I need to get more shims. Dang it. But yeah, I think that'll be good. Need a few more shims. And then, oh, I'm so happy that this is getting somewhat done. Hi, thank you. Thank you, Abigail. It's very nice of you. Thank you. All right, go ahead and play Minecraft. A little Minecraft player today. Okay. I got to, yeah, there you go. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo.
To say, you should hear it. Oh, I'm happy to make time for your feelings, but you have to admit I already do. Let's just break it down to you and me uptown, dancing all around till the disco ball pops. But I have to be me, and everyone can see your anger is misplaced, and I'm gonna tell you. Cause I get attention. Don't turn me into what I'm not. I have to be me 20 and I ain't never gonna stop. Come on, listen to me. I've tried so many times to tell you this is as good as I can be. Why isn't it enough to be faithful and also be the hit of the party? Let's just break it down to you and me uptown.
Alright, so they're still playing the game. I have decided not to caulk this yet, like all these cracks up in here, because we're putting this board here. This is a pretty trim board as well. If it gives you any clue, since I had to raise the floor here with this trim, this is 34 inches here, because that's still true. And good, but you get to the middle and it only measures 33 because this has been sunk down. So we're gonna have to slowly lift this up. He's gonna cut 2 boards that are 34 inches, slowly lift this up. We put this board in here, being very careful not to go through the counter. So he has to raise that up a little bit more. So then when he gets here and we raise it up, then we're gonna put that board on the outside and connect it to that board and that board in the middle, so it's gonna have really good support. And yeah, we're just waiting. Are you measuring how tall I am while I'm sitting?
Yes,
How tall am I?
it says.
Which side says?
This side.
Do you think I'm 1 inch?
Ah,
Or do you think I'm the bigger side?
the bigger
So
side.
sitting down, I am what? How tall?
Sitting down, you are 7 inches.
Okay. That's close.
If you aren't subscribed yet,
Please subscribe and like.
comment and share FoolyLiving.
Okay, so we're dealing with some insulation and stuff. My mom saves packing material just like I do. This is like a 1 foot space. Not sure why they did that.
This is a one-time, forever thing.
Somebody put me in a new kitchen if I ever get another house.